Ryan K. Show. Here's what we speak up on it. Monday Madness, y'all. We back. Top of the week. We had an interesting weekend. A lot of good things happen. We'll talk about it after the short intermission. Speak up on it. Said if you want it, then you better speak up on it. 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 Said if you want it. All right, man. What's up, fellas? We back. We back. We back.
What's going down? What's going down?
What up? What up? What up?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We ain't hear no tambourines. What happened to the damn tambourine?
Oh, well, I'm still at an undisclosed location, so
Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
couldn't
Okay.
pack everything with
Come
me.
on, what the hell happened to the tambourines?
Hey, wait a minute. Can y'all do me one big favor real quick?
What's
What's
that?
that?
Can you take your hair and just do this?
Can you split your wig?
Yeah,
Hey,
I just want to make sure everybody's
yeah,
shit is
yeah. Hey,
real.
hey, hey, hey. Wasn't that funny, dog?
Hey, watching it live was the funniest shit in the world. I'm telling
Hey, here's the funny thing, though, y'all. I didn't even. When I tuned into the fight, it was like the eighth round. So that shit had already. He
you missed
was. I'm looking at this nigga. I'm saying. I
that line
said,
around his head.
no, I thought this motherfucker was trying to make he was creating a new hairstyle or something. He was trying to look crazy or something in the ring. Like you know how the Greeks,
Yeah,
he looked like he was. I was like, where the
like
feathers at for the Greeks and shit.
all you saw was that one strip going around his head.
Yeah, I thought I was like, what did he have some of the Greek feathers around his head or some shit? Because that's the type of shit that they would. I was like, what the fuck? Why would he
Yeah,
shave his head like that?
that's what I put it in our text thread when it happened.
Man, that's hey. Okay, wait. But first of all, D-Mac, set it up.
I
What
gotta get a
happened?
picture of this nigga, dog. Hold on, dog.
So
Go
so
ahead.
these these two heavyweights,
J-
they
Jarrell Big Baby Miller. Yep.
yeah,
Jarrell Miller.
they locked up. They just locked up in the trenches, punching out or whatever. And dude swings up, hits Cat right here in the top of the head, and went through right. And it looked like he had a pair of barber shears, nigga. It just zoop. So it it popped off and it fell back on. So it was kind of like, and the announcer was like, "Did his hair just come off?" You know. And so
Bro.
he hit him again. He hit him one more time, and it just it flapped back, and it wouldn't come back. So, but it was toward the end of the round. So the bell rung, and the crowd was like, it was like, what the hell just happened? The announcers were like, did we just see what we just saw? And it was just, and it fell back forward. So he's in the corner, and the dude's a showman. They say he's a joker or whatever.
Yeah,
So
he's a real
Like
showman.
27-1. He's only lost one fight.
yeah, and two draws and stuff. So his shit was just kind of flapping in the wind there. And I think his trainer just told him, just take that shit off, whatever. So he just grabbed it and threw it in the crowd.
He threw it in the front row.
Yeah, he threw that shit in the front row. But man, to see it, it was like,
Here
oh
we
man,
go.
there.
I got it for you right here. Here we go. Let's go. See if I can bring it up a little bit. Let's see.
First of all, that shit is shoe polish black.
Look at this shit. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck is that, bro? Hey. So and I never knew this dude was wearing a toupee.
You do
I
now.
never. Yeah, I never knew. I never knew this dude was wearing a toupee, dog.
Right.
And I don't know if now he made up an excuse and said that
Someone,
something happened at his mama's house
yeah, somebody
and
watching.
his hair, whatever, and he had called his barber real fast and was like, "Hey man, I did this. This is what happened. Whatever. Can you hook me? Is there a way you can hook me up?" So I think he's full of shit. I think this nigga must have been wearing. But I've never seen this hair. I didn't never know this nigga. This been boxing for a long time. And whoever did his hair on this one, the glue that they used was some
Fire,
bad glue or something.
fire. So
They should
that
have got
part,
yeah.
So, Kai, that little one line that you saw that was around his head, that's
Yeah.
just the part that didn't tear off.
Oh.
That
Oh,
wasn't
so that
his.
ain't his hair either.
No, when he pulled the wig off, it just
Oh
that was probably the
wow.
part where it was glued the hardest,
Uh-huh.
so it didn't come off.
Oh man, bro.
So
Hey
that
dog, why you just
that
don't
part
just shave?
stayed the
Why
rest of the
you but we men, we don't have to do just shave it off, bro.
trip. You a big dude, bald head. Come on, man. I was
You know,
crying.
it's kind
When
of
I
like a thing that you see with black men, especially black entertainers. They don't want to shave that shit off, and they won't let it just come in gray. So remember all them years we kept seeing what's the boy from Ohio State that's on college football, D Mac, with that shoe polish brown hairdo?
Joey Galloway.
Joey Galloway, he finally let that shit go though. This past year, he let them grays come in.
Hey man, when I saw that shit, I wasn't no good. I wasn't no good. I was in the back just chilling, having a cocktail and a cigar, and I was dying. I was like, oh my, and I'm telling you, the announcers were everybody was confused, bro.
I know
Everybody,
they were. That happened to the girl that's about to fight Clarissa Shields,
yeah, and they bought that
Crenshaw
up
Crew.
too. They
Yeah,
bought
that
that.
happened to her. Barry Hunter was like, "Hey, cut this, take that shit off," and she was like, "No, no." He said, "Do you want to win this motherfucking fight, or you want this fucking hair to be?" Because
Right.
her shit was like, I mean, it was just hanging on the side, like whatever. He was that nigga took some scissors and just cut that shit off. He like, fuck this shit. You know what I mean? She wanted to. Yeah, he's like, man, come in here with this wet
Bro,
raggedy ass weed on your head.
it was fun. And then the crazy part, after all that, he won the damn fight.
Won the damn fight.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So
okay, so out of all the boxing we done watched in our lifetime, man, is it that? Is it Mike Tyson biting Evander Holyfield's ear, or is it Fanning?
hey man, let me tell you something, dog. Hey, look here.
The biting of the ear was
Yeah,
over the
yeah,
top.
that's something different because he had it in there and he spit it out,
Yeah.
right? And
I
somebody
mean,
picked it up.
He hot chewed his ear
Yeah,
out on the
he
canvas
picked it up so he could sew, and he had it sewed back on his ear. I was like, nah, and he did that shit with his mouthpiece in his mouth.
with his mouthpiece in his mouth.
so you know how hard he
He
had to
must have
fight
been
that.
really fucking mad, wasn't he?
And for good measures, he bit him again.
Did
He was getting his ass whooped. He was looking for any way to get out of that motherfucking fight because he was getting his ass.
yeah,
Holyfield was whooping his ass, homie.
he was getting embarrassed.
Yeah, he was
And you
getting
got to
his
look
ass.
at that clip I sent earlier on Deontay Wilder. We could talk about that later. If
Okay,
anyone
now
wants to.
Deontay Wilder, he claims that he was cheated by Tyson Fury
Right.
several times, and
How?
two out of the three times, Deontay, look here, bro.
In what way? Cheated how?
Well,
He
he
had
said that
said,
somebody put some shit in his head, like he's trying to say Tyson gloves was loaded, right? Like he
Yeah,
had
with
something,
his fist. With
like he
his
said he had
fist
some.
tape, nigga.
He's trying to say he had something in his gloves on one of them. Whatever it was. Look here, you just got your ass whooped, bro. You should have left a sleeping dog lie because that man was retired and
Yep.
he was, he had been doing coke and everything else, and he was just chilling. And you went and got that motherfucker out of retirement because you couldn't get the fight with Anthony Joshua at the time.
Called him out.
Called him out and brought that motherfucker out of retirement. That motherfucker, oh my god, man! And ever
Man,
since then, he been back whooping ass, until he lost Usyk.
now,
But
now the crazy part, they last fought, what's it been, about 3 years, maybe? 2, 3 years?
21, something like that. I think it was
So
2021.
why would you wait all this time
No,
to
he claimed that he didn't say two out of three fight times. He said the second fight he thought he got cheated because somebody took a picture of his glove and like you could see like I guess the glove was flapping like whatever like they took the pad out. He was thinking like they took the pad out of the glove, right? Because heavyweights fight with 10-ounce gloves,
right,
right,
right.
right.
and everybody else fight with eights.
But you could see, well, unless you pulled it out from the inside part of the glove.
Well, he's saying yeah that somebody pulled the padding out and that you could see the knuckles through the glove. Everybody be doing kind of crazy shit with this camera shit. You can't
Right.
never
Yeah,
and but anyway, Tyson Fury just whipped his ass, and actually
yeah,
I thought he lost all three fights. To be honest with you, they gave him a draw on the first one, even
yeah.
though Tyson rose from like the dead after that knockdown. in the 12th round or the 11th round, whatever that was. And I
Man,
thought he lost all three fights myself because he can't box. All he got is that. If he don't put you out, uh,
he'll one hit a quitter.
he wanted to quit dog. And he got a fight coming up with Derek Chisora. I think he probably gonna get knocked out again.
Because he kind
But
of came into boxing like in his late 20s, early 30s, right?
no, he was like 17.
Was he 17? I thought he was like a late bloomer in
No, he was
boxing.
like 17 when he started fighting. But he only started doing it because his daughter is has a disability,
Hmm.
and he needed some money to help
Wow.
with her, right? And so that's why he started boxing. And if he'd have stayed with Mark Breland, he might have been all right.
He's been all
But
right.
he killed first. See, here's now Mark Breland, was a gold medalist,
Yep.
Olympic, all this. Or Mark Breland, and Mark Breland took him to the promised land. When he was with Mark Breland, he was looking good.
Yeah.
When he fought with Stavern, Bermain Stavern in the first fight, he beat him. And then they had a rematch. And that second fight, Wilder actually looked. That's the best I've ever seen Wilder box ever. If anybody y'all want to watch Wilder, look. If you go watch Bermain Stavern versus Wilder, the set part two, not the one, but two, that motherfucker's jab was so cold, bro. I mean, Mark Breland had him so on point. Now, what happened was in the first fight in the Fury, or the second fight in the Fury fight, when he got knocked down, Mark Breland threw the towel in. He
Mm,
saved him, dog, right?
right.
Because dude, Tyson like 6'8", 300 pounds,
Yeah.
bro, and he was out, bro. It was no need. He got mad at Breland for throwing the towel in, talking about let me go out on my shield, bro. He giving you an opportunity so you could come back. So y'all had a third fight,
You don't have no
right?
brain
Yeah,
damage.
if he'd have let you, bro, you would have never been able to get that third fight probably if he'd have let Tyson completely put you out on that fucking canvas where you just that's embarrassing, bro. You don't nobody, and if you're a trainer, you don't let your fighter go out like that, dog. You know what I
Right.
mean? You save his ass because this man got a wife, he got kids and everything else. You know what I mean? And y'all, these are heavyweights. These motherfuckers, you can get die in that motherfucking ring.
Yeah, they
You
hit
know what I
hard.
mean? And
They
it
hit
ain't that
hard at
goddamn
the heavyweight.
serious. You're a prize fighter. You're fighting for a prize. You ain't fighting for no fucking belt no more. Not what kind of money y'all getting.
Right.
So he saved your ass. So he said that his suit was too heavy. He could walk into the
Yeah,
ring. The
yeah,
suit was.
yeah. He's talking about he was
Then he
tired.
said Mark Breland spiked his water. Why would Mark Breland spike your water? He been training you since day one, bro.
Right, right. Why you
You
gonna
know what I mean? He ain't gonna
So
do.
did Mark Breland drop him? Because if I'm your trainer and you tell me that, I'm gonna drop your
No,
ass.
he
I ain't
no
fucking
no he
training
just
you no
well,
goddamn more.
after them false accusations. Mark was like, I can't train his brother, and so they just
That's what I mean.
parted
Fuck
ways.
you.
But ain't no to put some shit like that on Mark Breland, who's been in uh pillar of the sport nigga, for so many
Yeah, very
years,
respect.
bro. Yeah, you
Very
can't
respect.
do. He is Olympian, everything, dog, and he brought you from nothing and had you looking good. Because Wilder really couldn't box, man. But if you watch that, y'all go watch that fight, man. Man, I was like, oh my god, this motherfucker learned how to box, you
right,
know.
right.
But anyways, I digress. So anyway, so in the third fight, he had a new trainer, right? That trained him in the third fight. So he wanted to go out on the shield. And that's exactly what he did. He was laid flat out on
Got
that goddamn canvas. Tyson Fury knocked his ass clean
yeah,
out.
clearly.
Yeah, and so really, and he ain't been the same since,
Hmm.
And to be honest with you, I think out of his last four fights, he probably lost three, or his
Mm.
last five fights, he lost four, some shit like that, or whatever. But he's
Yep.
got a fight coming up with Derek Chisora, which is from England, and Derek Chisora probably got like 13 losses. But I'm gonna tell you right now, them 13 losses ain't like you know what I mean. This
Yeah.
motherfucker, this motherfucker can fight like serious. Like he a dog. Like he will fight any. He's fought Tyson Fury, I think 2 or 3 times. Right?
Mm.
He's fought Anthony. He fight everybody.
Anybody. Bring it
Yeah,
on.
yeah, and he a dog. He a straight dog. And he said, "I'm gonna knock Wilder ass out." And I think Usyk want to fight Wilder too, which is the undisputed champion at heavyweight, just because they just want to have him on his resume. So now they just using this
You
motherfucker
mean
like notches
you
on
mean
their belt. Huh?
Klitschko ain't the champ no more.
No, actually, Anthony Joshua beat Klitschko on
Those
it. I think
damn
that was Klitschko's
Klitschko's held
last
the
fight.
belt for 400
Klitschko,
years.
yeah, that was Klitschko's last fight. Anthony
Hey,
Joshua beat him.
hey, so answer me this question. Lou
Mm-hmm.
Duva, the great Lou Duva,
Mm-hmm.
had Terrell Biggs, Evander Holyfield, Mark Breland,
Sugar Ray
Elder
Leonard.
Taylor,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Pernell Whitaker. Is that the greatest trainer ever? Is that the greatest stable of fighters to ever come out of one camp?
Probably, but that don't make him the greatest trainer.
Yeah, because you got to think about remember
Shit, Angelo Dundee, baby.
Angelo Dundee. Then you had the brother. What's his name? That was
Thomas
from Crunk.
Hearns' trainer?
No, from Kronk Boxing. Yeah.
Yeah, Herman's turn,
Yeah.
Thomas
Yeah.
Hearns. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I mean, what's his name? What's the trainer that's from out of here?
And you had Eddie Futch. Eddie Futch was a had time. Eddie
Eddie
Futch was
Futch
a
is great.
bad motherfucker too.
Yeah.
Yep.
but and you know what, Troy, with Lou Duva and those guys, all those guys you just named off were Olympians. He just took them after they came out of the Olympics.
Right,
hmm
right, right,
hmm
right, right.
So he just got handed over great boxers.
Yeah. I think his name Manny. What's his Manny last name?
Who was the
Uh,
one that had Manny? Who's the trainer that had Manny Pacquiao?
that's um
Oh,
the dude with the he's
With the
got
slur talk
the
now.
Parkinson's or
yeah, he
whatever.
got Parkinson now. Shit.
Roach.
Roach. Yeah, Freddie
Roach.
Roach. Freddie Roach.
Pretty
Yeah,
much. Yeah,
Freddie
yeah.
Roach. Yeah, and so I mean, you got a lot of good fucking trainers out there, man. I can't say who really was the best, but because I think Sugar Ray Leonard was with Angelo Dundee too. I think.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm
Yep.
Yeah. But there's some cold trainers out there, man. Um, yeah, man. But yeah. So, anyways, but I have to apologize. I'm gonna say that I'm gonna eat crow on this. Anybody who listened to me about that goddamn Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez, and I'm going to admit when I'm wrong because I'm so goddamn wrong. I had on two pair of the same size, uh, same shoe. I ain't have a left and a right shoe. I had two lefts. I put on two
Okay,
left
so
shoes. I was
so
walking around
so
with two
answer,
left shoes.
answer me this question because I didn't get to see the fight. Who was the guy he fought? What's his name? Lopez?
Teofimo Lopez fought Shakur Stevenson.
Okay, so is Lopez? Where is he from? What nationality is he?
He's Puerto Rican. I believe he's Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rico. Okay, so was this another one of those cases
Or,
in
or, or,
boxing
or is he Mexican?
where
One, two.
Yeah, I don't remember. I thought it was
I think he's
Puerto
where,
Mexican.
where
Is he Mexican? He Mexican thing.
Mexican.
Yeah.
is this one of those cases where Lopez might be the harder hitter, but Stevenson is the fastest fighter? And if you can't catch the chicken, you're not gonna win the fight.
Well,
Not that
not that night.
Did
Because
Lopez get a chance to hit him? Did Lopez hit him? And
no.
Stevenson took him. That's what I mean, though. But that's what I'm saying, though. Is Stevenson too fast and
it
just
wasn't
hit
even. Hey
He was
Troy,
and got out?
bold.
you
He
ever
was
seen a
bold.
motherfucker swim in water and don't get wet?
He was bold. He was too strong and too fast.
Okay,
He
okay.
Hey,
said before the fight, I'm stronger than him and I'm gonna show y'all.
if
He whooped his ass.
hey bro, if you talking about a motherfucker that can swim in water and not get wet, bro, swear to God, he's literally swam in water without getting wet, bro.
He stood
He
right in
stood in
front of him,
front of him, backed him. He was backing him up like
backing
he
him
was the
up.
motherfucking you know what I'm saying? Like the other dude was the one that's supposed to not going to be the runner. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was
Shit,
he
that
he
was shit was masterful too, man.
he outboxed him, he out toughed him.
The
He,
subtle moves was just the subtle moves of him, and
yeah, I mean
just
just that
subtle, and
little,
just
that little bit of
right out of the way, just right out of the way when he was
yep,
swinging.
whoop, yeah, just
Couldn't touch him,
just
dog.
miss right by your head.
That was some of the most beautiful. That shit Mayweather. He Mayweatherish. I have to say, he
Yeah,
looked like Mayweather in that motherfucker, dog.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
he looked
and
like
he
Mayweather in there.
and he was stronger than
Yeah,
that.
yeah. And he came up. He came up to fighting. He came up from 135. They was fighting at 140,
Yep.
and he came up. This was his first fight at 140,
Yeah, it
and he
wasn't
looked stronger. He looked bigger, and he talking about going back down for what?
like I said,
For
Troy. I
what?
know what you're getting at. Because we talk about it all the time how the Mexican fighters can't catch the the the
The black fighters.
the
Yeah,
black fighters, but if they catch him with one, he was gonna knock him out. Nope,
Right.
nope. Because he hit him. He hit him in the body with a couple of good shots, and he just shook it off, smiled, and kept on going.
yeah, dog.
He was too ready. He was too ready for him. It was masterful, like Kabi said. He outboxed him. He out toughed him.
Everything, and I thought he was gonna stop him. I
Yeah,
thought he was gonna stop him, but it looked like because he was. I heard him in the corner say, "I think I could stop him."
yeah, he
Right,
did. He
and he was
did.
trying to press on the gas, but Tio fought back because he I guess he wasn't like he's like I ain't going out like that. But
Can't do that.
for a
Yeah,
minute there, it looked like he was gonna stop him, dog. Because that dude face you remember the mask?
yes,
Hmm.
That's how his face looked.
yeah. He was beat up. That left eye was almost closed.
Yeah, he looked like the man. His whole face was all. If you look at the pictures, dog, his whole face was swollen, knotted all up, man.
Yeah, he beat him up.
Beat
and
the hell
and
out of him, dog.
and Shakur looked like he wasn't. He
Like
looked
he
like
didn't, like he wasn't even in the fight. Like he didn't have a scratch on him.
he looked like he fought with one of the head things on.
Yeah, yeah, like he was in sparring or some shit.
Right, right.
Yeah,
No, he
like he
just
was sparring.
he was outclassed.
Hey
He was
man,
out.
and Terrence Crawford was clowning his ass,
Oh
clowning their ass. Cause see, T.O. been calling out Crawford for the last year and a half or so, right?
man,
Especially after he beat Canelo, talking
man.
about he wanted to fight Canelo. I mean, he wanted to fight Crawford, and Crawford went over there and secretly it was like, and they had a little conversation. He said, "Look, T.O., you can't handle my little brother, dog.
Right,
I'm
right.
way big. I'm too big for you, dog. I will, bro.
He,
It wouldn't even be. I would hurt you, bro. Like I'm just telling you, ain't no."
yeah,
He was like, and Tia was like, "No, I still want my turn. I just want to fight the best." He said, "I respect that. I respect you want to fight the best, but bro,
no.
this wouldn't even be.
Two
They just you
rounds,
just
two
yeah,
rounds.
yeah,
Be done.
bro. Come on, dog.
Be done.
You didn't win a round. Didn't win a round.
I think they gave him one.
They gave him 8 when Shakur took his foot off the gas.
Exactly. He took a round off, and they
He took
gave
a
him
round off. Yeah,
19 to
yeah,
109
yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah.
Like,
So it was
right.
11-1 shutout completely.
Yeah, and if he hadn't took that round off, he'd have won that one too.
And he took off like the last, I think, 45 seconds in the round, which allowed Tio to actually
Right.
compete
Got
and
in.
get her and still around his. But his daddy, oh my God, Tio, listen to me, bro. If you ever catch this podcast, bro, dog, you need a new trainer, dog. Your pops, the instructions are terrible over in the corner.
He didn't tell him shit.
Nothing.
He
I mean,
didn't.
you know what this motherfucker was saying to him? He was saying, "Where's your power, bro?
Right.
Where's your
Right.
power?
Yeah.
Where's your
Yeah.
power at?
Even
Hit
the
him!" But you ain't
even the
telling how this.
announcers
Yeah,
even the announcers was frustrated with him. They was like, he's not telling him anything. He's not instructing him at all. It was bad.
bro.
No.
What kind of fucking instruction? You ain't telling this motherfucker to double jab. You ain't telling
No.
this motherfucker to jab, step around. You ain't telling this motherfucker attack the body first. You know what I mean? Double. Cause see with Shakur, he's a southpaw at that. So most of southpaws are susceptible to the right hand. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? The lead right hand.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But you gotta, first of all, you're shorter than him. Your arms are shorter than him, so you have to double jab to get in. But man, I'm telling you, man, Shakur was throwing a regular. He threw like 3 types of jabs, dog. He was
Hmm.
throwing a regular jab. He threw a jab that looked kind of like a hook, and he was throwing a jab that looked kind of like an uppercut type of hook type of thing. The way he was from the angle he was throwing it from, and so when that dude would jump in, it was like beep every time. His head would just do this. I mean, he
He
was
was
just
snapping.
knocking.
He was
Yeah.
snapping.
Oh
Yeah.
man, that shit was beautiful, dog. And now I'm gonna tell you, I'm a Devin Haney fan. I love Devin Haney, dog. That's my guy.
Hmm.
But after watching Shakur, I'm like, damn, that might be a problem, dog.
Hey, he was impressive. He was impressive.
I was like, Devin, that might be a problem, dog. But you know what I'm saying? I'm like that. Hey, I want you two motherfuckers to fight last.
Right, right,
Y'all go through all the gauntlet of all you other motherfuckers first. Y'all
right.
two fight last because that'd be the finale. You know what I'm saying? And we
Yeah,
might get about two or three. You know, y'all might have to fight two or three times. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, right now, I see why didn't nobody want to fight this kid. I knew he was good, dog, but I didn't know he was. Man, he's
man,
good.
he came
He's
in sharp,
beyond
bro.
beautiful, dog.
He
Hey,
came in
man.
sharp. He boxed a beautiful fight.
And Shannon Sharp on his show, Shannon and Ocho, Shannon talk about how good this is what Shannon's. These are some. I'm gonna kind of paraphrase a little bit. Shannon goes, um, Shakur is a great boxer, but I wouldn't pay to see him fight. Huh? I was like, what?
Shit.
Because he said I want to see knockouts. You know, I
Uh,
like that's why people like Tank Davis because he stopped people and all. Hey, bro, let me tell you something.
that just
Uh,
means he ain't a true boxing
yeah,
fan.
you don't know shit. You don't know, and you shouldn't make no asinine statement like because if you enjoy, hey, it's there's ways to win, right? Like you
Right.
can win knockout. Everybody loves knockout, of course, right? But when a motherfucker put on a masterful performance like that, and he ain't jumping around, ain't running around, ain't jumping backwards, and he coming forward and he's standing
That's
in the middle of the
ability.
goddamn ring,
Yeah.
and like I said, he's swimming without getting wet. Shit, that's some beautiful shit.
Because
Like you couldn't hit him.
he didn't
Couldn't
waste no energy dancing around.
see him. He couldn't hit
He
him.
stood
He was
there.
in
He
front
couldn't
of
hit
him.
him.
He couldn't even hit him, dog. This shit was crazy, dog. I was like, what the?
He was
This
just
shit is crazy.
he was just moving just enough. Whoop,
Just
whoop,
enough.
whoop.
And I'm talking about he would throw a punch and it would just miss and he would
Right.
come back and he'd come back. You know what I'm saying? Just that, just
Yeah. He was
oh
just
my god.
boom, boom,
And
boom.
it should have been a knockdown in one of those rounds because Tio gloves touched the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did.
because he
Said he
binked
caught.
his ass, hit him with like a little check uppercut. I
Yep.
was like, shit. And he did it so fast, and then he stepped around and he was right back in position to hit his ass again. Man, wasn't fucking around, dog. This kid was not fucking around, dog.
Yeah, it looked
And
good. It looked
so,
real
but yeah,
good.
it was beautiful, dog. That's hey. So I don't know what the fuck Shannon talking about. Shannon, you
Well,
lost your motherfucking mind.
first of all, you listening to a motherfucker that likes to fuck around with 18 and 19-year-olds. So we're gonna leave it at that. We'll leave it at that.
Hey
Fucking
man.
around, you fucking around with 19-year-old vanilla snowflakes. That's what you're gonna get. Club Shay Shay.
Hey man, Shannon grew out a beard now, so you know he's. I think he's transitioned ever since he had that interview with Doctor. What's her name?
Ilian or whatever.
Whatever her name is.
Dr.
She
Ruth.
little sister. I forget her name. She
Well,
little
I
what's
guess
her?
he upped his age limit to 21 now.
Oh man, he better up his better do something, dog. Because these old niggas who be trying to fuck with these little ass kids. And I always tell you, motherfuckers, straight up, listen to me. But look at me. Listen to me. If you fuck with little kids, you're gonna get little kid problems.
We'll get little kid
You're gonna
problems.
get little kid problems. Leave them little kids alone. Leave them little kids alone. Okay. You know. It's just like we was talking about, and we didn't really get into it, but we was talking about it off air back when we was in high school, and we had, you know, them old niggas used to come up to the school after school and pick up the girls from high school.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
if some of you girls, you know who the fuck you are. You know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? You didn't want to give us a chance as we was in motherfucker. But yeah, we couldn't fucking buy you no goddamn Louis Vuitton and
We didn't
Coach
have
bags and all
we
that
didn't
other
have
shit
no
and shit.
car. We
Yeah,
didn't have no
we didn't have no
car.
fucking Corvettes and shit and Mercedes
Yeah,
and shit. Nigga. We had, you know, we had whatever was in the driveway that we
right,
had to fix up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't want that. You know what I mean? You
right.
motherfuckers have these niggas coming from college picking up your little young ass, and a lot of them niggas should have went to jail. A lot of
College
them.
ass. Them
A
niggas
lot
are
of them should have went to jail. A lot of you motherfuckers should have went to jail. You know what I'm saying?
statutory.
Yeah, a lot of you motherfuckers should have been in jail. You know what I mean? Straight up. You know what I mean?
Hey, and
Fuck
then
with our bro.
the girls see you at the 10-year reunion, and then they want you now. Now they want you at the 10-year reunion. That'll fit.
Cause they got two, 3 kids and that nigga's locked up.
Hell yeah. Yeah. And not to mention I can tell, you know, someone just be delusional anyway. You know, I'm telling you, what you could do at 20, you damn sure can't do at 50.
Right.
You understand? You ain't nothing to say.
No,
You know what I mean? Ain't nobody. It ain't the
don't
same.
work like that.
No, it don't work like that. Shit. So Yeah, but yeah, y'all know who I'm talking to. Anyways,
We ain't talking about the ones that went to Minetta either.
yeah, no shit, no, hell no. But yeah, but I was just threw that in there. I don't know where that came from, but but yeah, man, no, but yeah, but the fight, man. So anyway, so the fight should be Keyshawn Davis looked good too. He fought in the undercard right
Yeah,
before the main event.
it looked good.
He looked real good. He stopped Jermaine Ortiz. Jermaine had never missed stop before. I thought it was gonna be. I thought Jermaine was gonna give a better outing than what he did. Keyshawn is he a real deal too.
Keyshawn is kind of a knucklehead in the ring.
He real. He got a lot. You know, I'm gonna tell you right now. He got a lot of Terrence Crawford in him to me.
Yeah,
He remind me of Terrence Crawford a little bit, though.
yeah, he was coming. He was kind of disobeying the ref orders and just kind of knucklehead in there. I mean, he was boxing his ass off.
Yeah, yeah.
He, you can see.
But he got that dog. He got a dog.
Yeah,
He got
yeah.
that dog in him.
He
Yeah, he
got
got
he
that.
got that dog in him. The ref would be trying to break up. He still be
Yeah,
swinging.
yeah. He like, man, get the fuck out the way. I'm trying to
Right,
get to
right.
this
Yeah, yeah.
motherfucker. I'm trying to get to this motherfucker.
He was disobedient in that ring,
You
man.
know
He
what I'm
was
saying?
like,
Yeah, but Keyshawn after the fight called out Devin Haney. So he want to go up to 147. So he want to go up another weight class because Keyshawn was the 135-pound champion, and he
mm,
lost his belt on the scale because he didn't make weight on his last fight. So now he came to 140 and fought Jermaine Ortiz. So now he talking about he called out Devin Haney. He want to go up to 147 and fight Devin Haney. That'd be a good fight. Uh,
7 pounds.
but I don't
Yeah.
think he ready. I don't really think he's ready for Devin. He needs a few more, because I only think he got like what 16 fights at the most,
Hey, man, he
13 or
was
16.
trying to get the bag. They like skipped me with all
Yeah, yeah, but he ain't ready for Dev. He ain't ready for Dev. I don't give a fuck with he not he ain't got the experience to fuck with Dev.
right.
But he probably need about I say 3 or 4 more fights.
Yeah,
Then he'd be ready for Dev. He had to gain that experience because you get in there thinking it's one thing, but it'd be a whole type of different thing once you get in there with him.
we
You know what I'm
pop it
saying?
on top of your head. You can't
Yeah.
hit.
Because I'm telling you, ever since Mickey Bay started training Dev, came back to training Dev, because Mickey Bay was one of Floyd Senior's fighters.
Okay,
And Dev started out with Floyd Senior. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, had Floyd Senior not had got sick, because he got a little dementia and stuff going on with him,
right.
little illness. If he had never got sick, Dev would be. I mean, Dev a bad motherfucker now, but he would have been. He'd been that further along. But now that Mickey Bay is training, which was Floyd's train, so he know all the shit, and he giving it to him now. You know what I'm saying? So give him about 2 or 3 more fights. By the time he and Shakur meet up, that's gonna be a nice matchup, bro. It's gonna be a nice matchup. I think it
Yeah, I was
is.
gonna say who's next for Shakur.
Shakur. Well, he called out Connor Bean, which is Connor Bean is Nigel Bean's son. If you remember
Okay,
Nigel Bean.
yes
Yeah,
sir.
Okay. And Connor Bean just beat Chris Eubank, which is Chris Eubank's senior son. They had like a little family type of thing. They won one apiece. But Connor Bean is a welter. Not well, he was a welterweight. His last 2 fights he fought at 160 though, right? So he's talking about coming back down to 147,
ooh,
and Shakur talking about meeting him at 147. But Shakur tells him, "I want you to you know, I want you with the same weight provisions that you put on Chris Eubank. You drained him to fight you to come down to 160 to fight you. I
mm.
want you to come, adhere to that same shit you put him under. You do that same shit, and then we can get it on." I don't even think he really needed. I think he'd be Conor Benn regardless whether he gave him weight provisions or not. But it's whether it's if he want to do it. So now Conor Benn just released a little tweet out talking about I'll do the weight thing if you pay for it. So he gonna make him pay extra money for him to do the shit. So, shit could probably make. I don't know how. We'll see how it happens.
Yeah,
But they
yeah.
both got the same promoter, so it's an easy fight to make because Eddie Hearn is under both of them,
Okay.
which is Matchroom, so they can make the fight if they really want to. But I don't think Eddie really want to make the fight for Conor Bean because he's like a UK sensation, and if Shakur beat him, that's gonna fuck up the bag for him because he ain't never been champion before. See what I'm saying? So
Mm.
he'll never get a championship fight with none
If
of
you
the
do that,
champions. if
Yeah.
Shakur whoop his ass and come up from
Right.
135 to 140 to 147. So I
Right.
don't think Eddie really want to make the fight. Didn't sound like he really wanted to, but he's like, hey, if that's what y'all want to do, I'll do it. But yeah, I really want Connor to kind of fight like Rolly and try to take Rolly belt. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to attack Rolly because they think Rolly is they think Rolly is food. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
Again,
because
we just can't. We just they just can't fight. We just can't get guys in the ring and fight. I mean,
it
so what
yeah,
if you fucking lose a fight or two? Ali lost 4, 5, 6 fights,
it
and
ain't like it used to be. TM, it's like it's getting back there because Turkey Al Sheik is forcing a hand now because he's paying them. Y'all say they always talk about it's the business aspect of it, but with Turkey in the mix, putting the fights on, the Riyadh season, he paying them. So because he don't give a fuck about the money. He like, what you want? Okay, I'll give it to you. You want 20? You want 10 million? I'm gonna give you 10 million. So you ain't got no excuse now, because the bag is there. If Turkey say, okay, that's a good fight, you motherfuckers want to fight, I'm gonna put the money up. Y'all gonna fight.
Yeah.
So
The thing now is the is so much movement of weight class to fight big names. Uh,
it is. But that all sparked by Crawford moving all the way up to fight Canelo.
right.
See, Crawford got this whole goddamn thing going. Really, that's
Yeah.
why everybody now what weight class they don't give a fuck. He went up 3 weight classes and beat
Right.
Canelo. So now
Right.
motherfucker, they like weight don't matter.
Right. It don't matter.
Yeah, your skills pay the bills.
Yeah.
So
skills
so
pay the bills.
so which is good because now motherfuckers is taking chances, right?
Yeah.
Now you're gonna see motherfuckers fight each other. You're gonna see Boots fight this person, or you know what I'm saying? Dev was trying to fight Boots at one time,
Hmm.
shit. I mean, you got people now, they're willing to get in the ring because now the bag is there. The money is not the issue anymore. It's not the issue anymore. Whatever, if Turkey feel like it, y'all want to see, I want to see it, he gonna pay for it. You don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Let's do
Motherfucker
it.
got so much money, you can't break him. You ain't gonna never break him, no matter how much motherfucking money he
Yeah.
walk away.
And he making money anyway.
Yeah,
So
and he making money anyway. Shit, and he tying in Netflix with it too. And
yeah.
they got deals with Netflix, and then you got what's the white boy name that's over the UFC? He
Jake
Oh,
come
yeah, yeah,
he
yeah.
Dana.
yeah they
Yeah.
didn't teamed up. You know what I'm saying? So and they talking about creating a whole another league where fighters come in. Hey, it should just be one belt. I don't all these goddamn different belts. Fuck all that. It should be one belt per division. That way you know who the best is.
Yeah.
Well, the crazy thing about the belt, so I mean, go back to the day it was the WBA, WBC, and the IBF, right? But
Mm,
so if you held all three belts, one of the three was going to make you fight somebody that wasn't in the top in the other one. So the
Right.
IBF might strip you of your belt if you don't fight their fighter.
mm. You talking
You
about the
know,
mandatory? You talking about mandatories?
the mandatories, but you got two mandatories in the WBA, the WBC you need to fight. So
Mm-hmm.
now you stand a chance on losing the belts. This is why these guys win these belts and then dump them after a month and a half because they don't want to fight. They want to fight who they want to fight and don't want to fight who the sanctioned belts want to
Well, okay. Now, only thing about that is like, and I can understand it on some cases because the IBF, like the IBF champ, IBF have holds this thing to whereas when you weigh in, you can only weigh in. You have to do a second weigh in the day of the fight, and you can't be more than 10 pounds overweight.
fight.
Mm.
All right,
Gotcha.
they were the only one who did that. That because that's old school. That's how it used to be.
Hmm.
WBC, WBC is what the belt that everybody talk about. That's the green belt that everybody say is the most prestigious belt, quote unquote. Not necessarily, right? But that's what everybody deemed the most prestigious belt, the WBC. And then you got the WBA. Now here's the problem: they got so many goddamn interim champs, and
Right.
they got so many goddamn belts out there. Like and these is like what they call like they not full champions. Like
They got
WBC.
they,
Yeah,
they got the soon to be champion
yeah,
championship.
all this weirdo shit going on, and but they do that because so they can charge sanctioning fees per belt per champion.
Mm.
So they get a percentage of your purse
Mm.
when you hold the belt, or if the belt is on the line for it. So
Gotcha.
that's how they make their money. So it makes sense for them to do it that way, but they're not all on the same page because you can have a motherfucker in the top five in one sanctioning body, but he not in he like the top he like the lower half of the top 15 in another sanctioning body. You know what
Right,
I'm saying?
right,
Which
right.
is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfucker, how it ain't no standard here. You know what I mean? Or who want to
and,
make who one or
and
two?
probably think the belts are doing them like that on purpose.
Yeah.
Like
So
that's
yeah,
15 on mine, so it
yeah,
ain't no big deal.
yeah. Because like over in the UK, you got the Commonwealth champ, you got this the silver Commonwealth champ,
The
you know what I
beer
mean? I mean,
gus-
it's so many goddamn
the
belts.
beer
Like
guzzler
yeah,
Irish
yeah,
pub
they
champ.
so, yeah. And then at one time, shit, WBC had came up with this shit calling they call it the Super Champ or some shit or whatever. At first, he came out, he said it was just a trophy. Then he wanted to change it for it to be a belt so he can charge you sanction fees. But then it wasn't part of the regular shit. So if you had that belt but didn't have the regular WBC belt and you fought somebody else who had the other belt, you couldn't fight for undisputed because that's not acknowledged by boxing as undisputed because you don't have the regular belt.
Because you
You have
don't
the
have the
super
regular.
belt. Yeah, the super belt. Now the super belt was only originally comprised because it allowed a person from one weight class to challenge another person from the same section of body in another weight class if you were that super champ. You know what I mean? So Canelo had it. Um, I think Lomachenko had it. You know what I mean? All these type of fighters who could jump multiple weight classes and fight multiple weight classes, they can challenge the champion from a higher weight class or a lower weight class, right? If you had that belt, and that's all it was supposed to be for originally. But this motherfucker made it, but what fucked them up is because the regular section, other section didn't acknowledge it as a regular belt because it was some new shit. You originally said it was a trophy. That's what you said.
Right, right,
Yeah.
right.
So now you want to switch it because you want to charge motherfucking money to have it. That's why Tio had that belt. He won it from Lomachenko, but he's not. He should have been undisputed. But Dev had the regular WBC belt in that weight class, and he
Mm.
didn't fight Dev to get it. He only fought Lomachenko, who had the super. Lomachenko avoided Dev, right? He didn't want to fight Dev for the regular belt, and he wanted to fight Tio. So that's why Dev became undisputed in that 135 pound because he had the last piece of the puzzle, and didn't nobody want to fight him until Kambosos fought him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Who beat Teofimo. That was his only loss until he just lost to Shakur.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So and that's why they was if you looked in the little thing, Shakur and Crawford had a little argument about why Teo ain't the real was never undisputed. And some say, well, yeah, he was because he had the WBC belt. He didn't have the regular belt. He only had the super belt. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have the regular belt. Need the regular belt. You know what I mean? And they was avoiding Deb like he was the plague. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want to give him a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how that fell off. Yeah, but anyway, that's a little boxing lesson for y'all, y'all that was tuned in and like boxing. But hey, I'm gonna tell you right now though, you got who we got next coming up? Clarissa Shields coming up. She
Yep.
fighting for a heavyweight championship against
Against
franchise.
Remy Ma.
And we got another person who fighting too coming up. Who else fucking fighting coming up? God damn it. Um, Ryan Garcia and Mario Barrios fight. So that's for the WBC welterweight champion. So Barrios, if Ryan beat Barrios, then Ryan and Dev's supposed to fight next
Mm.
for a rematch. All right. Well, let's see what happened with that. I actually think Barrios gonna beat Ryan. Uh, and Ryan ain't on Austrian. What's that? PEDs. I think I think all his superhuman strength is gone. Yeah, because he's gonna be tested for sure. But yeah. So, anyways, what
Hey,
else we got? Hey, what we got in the NFL? We got any new hires? Any
we
new
got some
things?
new hires, but real quick on the NFL, Miami did release Tua Tagliola today.
Really?
So yeah, but they are they're like dead cap hit. They $99 million.
They're gonna renegotiate the contract.
So uh, that's
So they cut to it?
they cut to it. So
So they probably had an option
I
and they
think,
probably opted out. So they probably had a team option. I don't know that for sure, but that's usually how it works. They opted out so that they can renegotiate his terms
and bring him back.
and bring him back for less money.
Yeah, I'll research it a little bit more and see if I can have some more news on it tomorrow. Clint Kubiak is said to be the Raiders coach. That's what everyone's talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, he's the
Uh,
offensive coordinator for the Seattle Seahawks.
yeah, the Arizona Cardinals hired Mike LaFleur, who was the Rams was
OC. They
OC,
uh-huh.
and I think it was one other hire. Basically, there are no more coaching jobs available. Everybody's got a coach now,
Right. Everybody's
and
got a coach now.
and
I heard,
so
yeah, Munkin brought in over to Cleveland. He brought in his the line coach from the Ravens, and the running backs coach.
so and so with all the coaching jobs taken, that means that there were no black hires, no black head coaches got a job, got a new no new black
Mm.
head coaches. Now, if we go back to 2024, we had
Frisco got somebody, didn't he?
not a
Yeah.
head coach.
Didn't
Yeah.
y'all get a defensive coordinator?
Well, they signed what's his name, Raheem Morris.
Raheem Morris,
Yeah.
which is a
Okay.
great pickup. Great
Yeah.
pick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So in 2024, we had 6 black head coaches. We had Tomlin, we had Bowles, we had D'Amico Ryan, we had Gerard Mayo, Antonio Pierce, and Raheem Morris. Right?
Okay.
We're down to 3.
Down to 3.
So my
2 years
question
later.
is, I want to pose this question to you guys, and we can argue this up however way you want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Is is this because black coaches aren't really that good as head coaches? Is this become a thing to where, okay, follow me on this. When 47 took over, he was trying to get rid of all the DEI hire shit, right? The Rooney Rule was set up for black coaches to be interviewed for head coaching jobs, whether they had the experience or not, right? So now, when you have someone that the over top power that can back you and say, we don't have to sign or hire a new black head coach. And you can't really sue us for it because this is coming from the top leader of our country, right?
Mm-hmm.
So is it were these coaches beforehand considered DEI coaches? They were just bought in just because we have to fulfill a quota of having them in.
Mm.
And now that we have a new president, we don't have to do this anymore. We'll still interview you, but we don't have to hire you.
But the mandate was never about that they had to hire. It was only that they had to interview.
Right.
At the interview,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
So
Right.
no, and the premise that these black coaches are not good enough is bullshit. Because the issue, the issue is they only giving them 2 fucking years to go to the fucking Super Bowl.
Right.
That's
Gerard.
the problem.
Yeah.
That's
Mayo and Pierce got it 1 year, and
the
who else?
Mayo got 1 fucking year.
Right. Got
So
one. Yeah.
so no, there's no way. One year, you can't even get your guys. You can't even get your type of guys in. You
Right.
Yeah.
still
It take 3 years to just get your team set, maybe possibly to get the type of players you need for your type of whatever system you run. Right.
Is it even worth it being trying to be a head coach? Because the microscope on you as a black head coach is 10 times more than it would, because there, I don't know, are there any black head coaches that come from someone else's tree? You know how they have the tree right now? McVay's got 4 or 5 ex-offensive coordinators now that are head coaches. So that's his tree. You know, I was talking about that. What black head coaches are coming from anybody's tree? It's kind of like they're just,
Well, back in there, you had a lot of people came from Bill Walsh, right? A lot of them worked underneath him.
yeah.
Some of them worked under,
but were any black though? Were any of them black head
yeah, yeah,
coaches?
yeah. What was the dude that said, they are who we thought they are. Danny, what was his name? He came
Danny
from Bill Wash, right?
Green.
Danny Green. Yep,
Yeah.
back in the day. Yep.
Yeah,
You had what's his name? Herman
Herm
yeah.
Edwards.
Herm Edwards.
Herm Edwards, but and Mike Tomlin came from Tony Dungy's tree.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
All these black coaches came from Tony Dungy's tree.
yeah, yeah,
That's where they all coming from.
yeah.
The thing is real. It's real fucking simple. They're not getting how you sign a man to a 4-year contract and fire him after two.
Right. Right.
Shit, or fire his ass after one season.
Right.
Shit,
So,
like
no, they're not getting the opportunity to even get their type of guys or
yeah.
or even the opportunity to change the culture.
Because you remember, whatchamacallit, he didn't even want Tua as his quarterback when he was there.
Right.
Uh, uh, yeah,
Flores
he,
did not
yeah, he
did
didn't even want him.
yeah. He didn't
Yeah,
want him.
he didn't even want. Yeah, he didn't want him.
Nope.
So
He saw it.
yeah, so you can't. If you're not getting the opportunity, I mean, they doing this shit just to satisfy, so you can't say shit or you can't be sued. I think.
Right.
Well, we gave him a job and he didn't do a good job, so we fired him. That
Yeah.
type of bullshit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Now,
So
what about so the Vikings fired their GM, Kawisi
What he say? He wanted to fucking go on for maternity leave or some shit.
Is that
Who's that?
what?
they, well, I think Jamal had put that one of
That's
the
what. Yeah, I've not heard that.
No, I've seen the fucking thing
he
said he was going on paternity leave.
maternity leave and he was gone too long or something.
Yeah, what kind of shit?
Hey,
That's
the
what.
guy was 43-27 though as a GM. That I mean, god damn. Now they're blaming him for letting Sam Darnold go. He's they've thrown all the blame on him for that.
Yeah,
But god damn, 43-27. That's a pretty fucking good record as a GM for 2 years. I mean,
Hey, you
yeah,
can't put that on him. The head coach wanted, you know what I'm saying?
right. He did the X's and O's. Shit.
Yeah, yeah, shit. He wanted fucking JJ McCarthy. You know what I mean? Shit, that was stupid. Everybody knew that was stupid. You
Yeah,
should have fucking traded JJ McCarthy. That's what you should have did
yeah,
if you could have.
that was all
because
dumb.
even Justin Jefferson came out and said that we would have been better off with Sam Darnold. So
Hey man, Sam Darnold, only motherfucker I know, won more than 14 games in two
Two
different
straight
teams, back to
seasons.
back seasons. Shit.
Yeah, no doubt, no
hey,
doubt.
so here go one for you. So in Denver, so what I'm sorry, what's the head coach's
Sean
name?
Payton, Sean Payton,
Sean.
Sean
Okay,
Payton.
so Sean Payton fired three of his assistants right after they lost the game. He fired three off,
OC.
and so Bo Nix breaks his ankle. Sean Payton decides to come out and say that Bo Nix, and this could be a HIPAA violation as far as we know, that Bo Nix had several other injuries during the course of the season. Bo Nix was hot.
He was talking about he had injuries when he was in high school, I think he said, and
Yeah,
some
he
shit in
went. Yeah,
college.
Holly, he
Like,
was
now, wait a
fat.
minute. How the fuck he sitting up here talking about, we got HIPAA laws?
Man, that's what I'm saying. What happened to the HIPAA violation?
Yeah, what the fuck is you doing? You can't be sitting up here disclosing this type of information on people like that without
What
they, consent.
what I read last week about um, Bo Nix's injury is that they said he had or had some type of condition or pre-existing condition
Hmm.
that ankle was going to break at some point.
Wow.
They said it wasn't a matter of if, it was when,
Okay,
right?
but when they get drafted, don't they go through all that shit and put them through all that shit
They
before they
do.
draft?
Yeah,
They
they
do.
do.
They do. And they
Okay.
drafted him anyway. But they knew at some point that ankle was going to break. They just didn't know when. Okay. So now, so instead of them being proactive and going in and fixing the problem, they waited for it to break. And now
Mm.
it's fixed and it'll never happen again.
Mm.
But they said he had a pre-existing condition with that ankle that it was going to break at some point.
Okay. Well,
But
shit.
just so bad for them, it was when it was in the playoffs. So there you go.
Well, Sean Payton better watch his ass because one of the coaches that got fired kind of came out and said that Sean Payton was on one. After,
Sean Payton trying to take the pressure off himself for fucking up not kicking that goddamn field goal.
yeah,
That damn field goal.
Okay, that's
yeah.
all this is.
He got
This
one
is
more of
smoke and
them.
mirror. This is smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, he got one more of them in his ass to be looking for a new job.
Yeah,
You
this is
know,
just smoke and mirrors. Because this is the first them motherfuckers been
You
in a
can't be
long time.
you know what? You can't be at odds. You can't be at odds with your starting quarterback. And Denver likes Bo Nix. The owners like Bo Nix.
yeah, that was just to me that's a case of how old people just kind of say shit, and don't be thinking about it. They just they say what they gonna say, and it just flies out their mouth, and they don't give a damn.
Yep.
Sean Payton he's right there, bro. He's right there. He's right there on that edge.
Oh, I forgot. Do we count Mike McDonald? Because I get he's got a one black parent. So does he? Are we considering Mike McDonald black? Mike McDaniel's black?
Still nigga.
He's still there.
Still nigga.
So that's another black head coach
He's
there.
part of the Rooney thing.
Yeah,
Nah,
Yeah.
but he ain't a head coach. He's a coordinator now.
the
No,
coordinator.
but he interviewed for Cleveland, so he covered them.
Right, he
Man,
covered.
they said
Yeah.
nobody wanted that Cleveland job.
Yeah, man.
Four or five people that took another job was like, nope, nope,
Well,
nope,
it was
nope.
because it's a couple different factors. I believe was the reason why. One, because you had the current defensive coordinator that was there that was also applying for the head coaching job, Schwartz.
Right. Nobody wanted to really go against him.
Go against him, or maybe not even probably. And I guess he said that he was only going to work with only certain people that they were interviewing. He wasn't going to work with everybody that they were interviewing. If they picked them, he was not coming back. And I don't know. They talking about he maybe they talk about I know at first he was they said he was upset and he left the building and was like, okay, well I'm gone, I'm out of here. Now I'm hearing that because I know he's still up on the contract that uh that he potentially may come back and coach. So I don't know how that's working. I know they want him to come back, but Monkey might not be like, look here, man.
Yeah.
Have a
He
conversation with this motherfucker.
started
Say, look,
up
you either
shit.
want to be here or you don't, motherfucker. You know what I
Right.
mean?
You
What's
started
happening?
up shit way too early in the game.
Yeah, motherfucker, we ain't got time for this shit. Are you here or you not? Because you had to Munkin Pross was thinking that Schwartz was going to be the defensive coordinator
Right.
even if he got the job or not. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
So that's some shit that need to be ironed out. Barry better get gotta iron that shit out. See what's happening. Because you gotta get your staff going and getting ready, and start preparing. Because before you know it, April will be here and the draft will
April,
coming up on
yep.
your ass.
The draft to come up, and then rookies will be at camp, right? So,
That's right.
You can't.
That's
what's
right.
up, Jay James? Yeah, I heard about that about Clinton testifying against Trump. Let's stay tuned on that. Let's stay tuned.
Okay.
Yeesh.
He'll probably want to sue him before the damn hearing because that's his best attribute.
We can get a little bit more information on it than before we talk about it.
Yeah,
Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
because we don't
Um,
want to get sued
yeah, we don't need that.
or iced up or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
So
So I think, and then there's no word on quickly on NBA. I know Giannis, the Bucks have put him up on the market,
yeah, the
but
trade rumors are flying. It's
yeah,
about 3 teams in the mix.
yeah,
So
it's a
but
big
it's gonna have to be a 3-team deal no matter what.
yeah,
right,
and that's the big rumor that he's going to Golden State and
Now
right.
Golden State
so
ain't got
it's so
enough for him.
Jimmy Butler and what's the other kid that Golden State been trying to get rid of that the coach don't
Kaminga,
know
Kaminga.
Kaminga.
are going to go to Milwaukee and Draymond Green is going to go to another team and so that whole three-team shit that shit's fucking that shit's confusing. I ain't that's confusing. So but anyway,
Well, I
yeah,
mean, how old is Steph? 38.
37, 38. Yeah.
Yeah, so Steph ain't gonna play no more than what, one, maybe 2 more
Couple
years.
years, yeah, and he ain't gonna play too many more losing years. That's for fucking sure.
Right.
Yeah,
And then you
so
know what? If you can get Giannis and you only have to really, I mean, you dump in Green.
I don't think they had no draft picks for him
Yeah.
Right.
because what I was understanding that Milwaukee wanted draft pick. They want first rounders.
Ah.
Of course.
They wanted, and I heard the number was three. They
Mm.
wanted three first rounders for Giannis.
Yeah. Sounds right.
Yeah. So and the Warriors don't have none.
Hey, I
Right.
would have found some though. If I don't have to get rid of Kaminga, well, Kaminga and Kerr don't get along any damn way. So I guess
He got to go.
yeah, Kerr happy any fucking way. So, but Jimmy Butler being out for the season that hurts a lot. But shit, if Milwaukee is willing to take an injured player that won't be around the next year, hey,
That ain't gonna happen. Though. That nigga, what he 38 too, ain't
they're 34, 35, somewhere in that
he? Shit.
ballpark.
That nigga old too. Shit.
And you know he only good for 2 years in the
I'm
organization
just
before
saying,
he
we ain't want that old nigga. You ain't want him.
They
Shit.
right.
all getting up there, bro. They all getting up there.
Shit. Yeah, that ain't worth it. And well, we don't know how really old Giannis is. How old is he?
Hey, hey, we on. He might be on some fake birth certificate shit.
Oh, you already know he is. You know where he came from.
Right.
Shit, that's like all the people that come from Cuba. You don't know how old these
Oh
motherfuckers
yeah,
is.
they don't ain't no records.
And no records at all. They don't even know. They don't even know how old they are.
Right.
Shit.
They've been being told something all their life.
All their life. Hell yeah, shit. And so hell
Yes.
no. But
Hey, was y'all just watching? Was anybody just watching that girls' game, the South Carolina game?
Yeah.
Did you see how orange that goddamn basketball was? God damn, that's that fucking. I'm telling y'all, them orange basketballs are the same ones that y'all buy your kids for Easter, and them goddamn Easter baskets. It's the same fucking basketball.
ah,
That shit is on.
ah,
I'm like, watch when Easter come, I'm gonna go buy a basket, and I'm gonna watch that goddamn ball is so fucking orange. Man, that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
That's
it was. It was pretty orange.
God damn. That's funny right there, though. I didn't even pay attention.
watch an NBA game later on today. Watch how orange that damn ball is. That shit's neon. That game I just saw was neon. That was neon. God damn, they took that ball immediately and put it back in the Easter basket.
Hmm. So they got they. I know the latest thing in the media is the Epstein files, right? They're
Yeah.
talking about all these people are
The Clintons. Yeah.
they coming out and they're gonna testify to this and that, whatever. You know what? I don't want to. I don't even want to discuss none of that shit. I want to wait till every. You got to make sure a lot of this shit just ain't bullshit,
Yeah. Yeah.
and because there's gonna be so much shit. You know what I mean? Like we already know all the motherfuckers is freaky deakies. You
Freaky
know what I
D.
mean? Yeah,
Freaky D.
they was all doing some weirdo shit.
Right.
So I just wait till it all come out and get
Get
some
some real.
concrete
Yeah.
concrete shit that that this is who was there and who wasn't or who
You,
was involved and who wasn't before I start talking about this shit. But
you know what's fascinating? You see the list. You see the list of all these people, right?
mhm.
And I'm not. I don't want to sound like I'm taking effort to do. Somebody reported a couple of days ago that Jay Z had hopped on a jet and left the country and didn't tell nobody where he was going. Now, first of all, Jay Z don't have to tell nobody other than Beyonce where the fuck he going, and he ain't got to tell her shit either.
Right, real
You got
talk though.
you got the Clintons on there. You got Trump's name on there. You got all these white. You got Bill Gates' name on there. Why is it that black people continuously dump on our own fucking people and we don't say shit about nobody else? But we'll fuck like all of a sudden yesterday I was reading social media and black folks was killing. See, I told you about Jay Z. See about Jay Z. This about Jay Z. Jay Z wasn't the only motherfucking name on the list. It's 100 names on that damn list. But we as black people single out one fucking person on that damn paper.
Yeah.
One person. Come on,
Well,
y'all. We
well,
got to
Tim.
start taking care of our own people, man.
Ever since Puff uh got that, they've been throwing his name and
Yeah.
everybody else's name, since then. So, but that's just how she go. You know what I mean? I like I said, I don't put too much into it until I say some goddamn facts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The
Because
facts.
they tried to fucking, like I said, even with the shit that they thought they had on Combs, he didn't go down for what they charged him with.
Nope. Nope. Did not.
So
Did not.
When that motherfucker set to get out anyway?
Um,
Next year?
But I heard somewhere along the line that there is another Freaknik party coming up. So in the summer, so stay tuned. Stay tuned.
What you say? Another freaknik? Bro, you crazy motherfucker. Oh shit. All right, man. Shit, look at we've been on here. We did our thing. D-Mac, what you got for him today?
Hold on to your wigs, ladies. Not like the boxers.
now here was my thought of the day. I thought about this morning. So the thought is execution of a bad plan
Hmm.
is not a success.
There it is. There.
Do the bad plan and think it's successful.
A lot of y'all motherfuckers be doing that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? For real though. You know what I'm saying? We talking to you too. We talking to you.
Yeah, we talking to you.
Yeah, we talking to you. You know what I'm saying?
Like it was a bad plan for old boy to put that fucking toupee on his head.
You know what I'm saying? You knew that shit
It
wasn't
worked
gonna
the
work.
wrong way, goddamn.
Yeah. Hey, it's just like when you playing chess. Motherfuckers say, you see a good play, look to see if it's a better one before you actually push the button to execute.
Right.
That's
You
it.
know what I'm saying?
That's
That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, don't shit just light up. Oh, you know what I mean? Shit. I'm gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? Without thinking shit thoroughly. You know what I mean?
Hey, Jay James, you don't have to watch that flag football game tomorrow either.
Hey, tomorrow is the Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
Right? The Pro Bowl. I'm gonna watch it.
There ain't nothing else on, I guess, right? So you might as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. What do they still do skill challenges and all that shit there too?
Yeah.
Or they been
Why,
doing,
Sanders?
or have they been doing that all week?
You know what? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. What
I
went
think
on.
something happened today, earlier maybe,
Uh-huh.
and then tomorrow. I thought the Pro Bowl was actually on Wednesday, but it may be
It's
tomorrow.
Tuesday. No, it's Tuesday.
Yeah, so yeah, they had to do some skill shit today.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I want to see a couple niggas throw a ball through the holes and nets and shit.
shit on television, was it televised? What?
Now wait a minute, y'all. He didn't mean the hose. He meant the holes in the thing that you throw. He wants not throwing it at holes, but at the holes as you throw the football.
I might throw a few of them, throw a few of them too. Yeah.
Nah,
Might see a few in the crowd. Might
walking around, shit.
Yeah, shit.
Don't
You know, doink, shit. You know what I mean? That's how it goes. Anyway, we Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then tell a friend about us, check in with us.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend. Yeah, go to Rumble, download some Rumble, and subscribe to the channel. And speak up on it. And we'll see you tomorrow. And we'll just switch.
Speak up on it.
Yeah.
Y'all be good out
Hit
there.
the like button. Hit the like button.